Good morning, I'm meteorologist Pew. Today is September 24th, 2025. Starting with the Atlantic, we have two tropical disturbances that we're looking at. One in the Far East, where there's a 90% chance of something forming in the next 48 hours, and then one near the Bahamas and Caribbean, where there's a 30% chance of something forming in the next 48 hours and an 80% of chance of something forming in the next 7 days. Now, the one in the Far East isn't too much to worry about, as this one may drift eastward following Hurricane Gabrielle. Now, this other disturbance is a little concerning because as it probably will drift eastward, the Carolinas pose a risk. So definitely for these next few days, we're going to have to keep an eye on these two. Now, in terms of severe weather, we only have a marginal risk, or 1 out of 5, stretching from Texas to the Ohio Valley. And what this entails is that we only have a 5% chance to see winds up to 60 miles per hour. But regardless, we're going to see a lot of flash flooding, especially around the Mississippi to Ohio Valley area. And in addition to that, we do have a marginal risk for flash flooding going from Texas all the way to the Northeast and Great Lakes region, and still for California. From Texas to the Great Lakes to the Northeast, we may see rainfall totals up to 1 to 2 inches, and places from the Mississippi Valley to the Ohio Valley may see upwards of 3 inches. Central California may see an additional inch of rain. So for time frames from Texas to the Northeast and Great Lakes region, you guys are already seeing rain probably this morning and afternoon, but we're going to see more intense precipitation around 1 to 2 p.m. Central Time, or that's 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And these storms are going to travel east to northeastward pretty much throughout the day and even into tonight. And for California specifically, you guys already been seeing rain from yesterday, and this is going to continue pretty much all day today, all through the night, and into tomorrow, but we're going to see things diminish by tomorrow afternoon. So why this is all happening, if we look at 500 millibars of midway to the troposphere, in California, we still have that isolated low pressure system, but eventually this is going to start moving southward. And because low pressure is a counterclockwise flow, as it moves to the south, we're going to have more southerly flow entering places like Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. And so for tomorrow and Friday, we're going to have more flash flood risk, as that's going to bring in a lot more moisture from Mexico into these areas. And back to the plains and Great Lakes region, we do have a couple shortwave troughs, and associated with that is pretty decent shear, so it's going to tilt those updrafts and prolong those storms. Though the thing about the speed max that's in the southern plains at this moment is that it's actually going to start dissipating by late afternoon. Now, looking at the surface, we do have a cold front going all the way from Texas to the Great Lakes region, and that's going to help with the surface lifts. And so in front of the cold front, we're going to have a lot of southwesterly winds affecting a lot of Gulf moisture into all these areas, but also northerly winds going down, helping reinforce that cold front, bringing in cooler air.